Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts, and let's see what are the messages for you, what all I can tell you. I feel it is quiet right now, but there is a storm that's brewing, a good thing. I feel next 2 days are extremely important for you. 48 hours, something good, something is brewing. Something is coming towards you with lightning speed, with a lot of rush to make things better. Somebody has plans long term with you. It could be a commitment, giving you commitment. You've got the wands in the beginning, so you could be the fire, you could be a fire sign, they could be a fire sign, but this is beginning of something big. Next 2 days there'll be a lot of activity, maybe a lot of messages, calls, or wanting to talk to you, a lot of heart to heart. But I feel there is this whole storm, something is brewing in their head. And I feel there's been silence. Okay, I feel you've been going through a silent period. Maybe you were giving them a silent treatment, or they're giving you a silent treatment. Something was quiet between you two. Maybe you two are away or something. There's not much talking. I feel there's not much conversation happening, no matter what the thing is, because this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading. So I can pick up there was something, a problem or something with things. There's silence doesn't mean totally white noise, dead silence or nothing like that. There is this cold, getting a cold feeling from them, or they're getting like you step back, or there's a cold feeling. And the conversation, I definitely feel the conversation, like the throat chakra seems to be blocked. There's not much to and fro happening, messages or calls. But this is going to bring something, a lot of buzz activity in the next 2 days. You've got three here, so somebody's planning something to do with long term, a commitment, or really wanting a long, a talk, a heart to heart, and wanting to speak to you. So this is somebody wanting to come forward and talk to you. So there is going to be a lot of activity. And if you think things are very quiet and nothing's going to happen, suddenly some things will move, like we say it in Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you've got wands to begin with, all three wands. This is somebody wanting to reach out, is looking towards you. The person might have turned away, but this is somebody who is the king of wands is looking towards you, wanting to reach out and leap into action. Because look at the fire sign. Fire is passion, action. Okay. And a will to do something, jumping into action, walking the talk, not just saying. Now they will walk the talk. If they've been saying yes I will commit, or yes I'll call more, yes I'll message more, yes I'll do this, and they've never done it, it's going to be like walk the talk. They're going to really jump into action, is what I get. Words being exchanged. I mean, if they've not been replying to your messages, suddenly you'll see, oh my god, all the messages have been replied to, or they've been just getting in touch with you. Yeah, you were really, it was like you weren't happy. You didn't even know if they're going to offer you something or not. These are the messages from before, calls from before, or the interest. This is such a, with this Four of Cups, it's such a feeling that nothing was happening. You're sitting under the tree wondering, if they ever reach out, if they ever offer love, if they ever offer commitment, what is coming. You didn't know what was happening this side, of on the other side where they are. And cups is water. So they would want to reach out. Okay, this is them wanting to reach out with a rush. What I almost felt like a cloud when it rushes in. It's a very different card, guys. I do not read my cards like that. I will pick it up and give you channel messages with the card, okay, or whatever I get. Okay, so remember, it's not that if you've gone by the book and said, oh, this is this and this is that. No, I really feel this is going to come out of nowhere. It is when you're sad and you're reminiscing about the good times you had, or you're wondering, do they really have love? They did have love. It's like, because it's displayed here. And suddenly out of the blue, it's like the cloud has been huffing and puffing when somebody really rushes in and offering you something, the cup of love. So you could be dealing with water sign. You could be a water sign, and it's a new beginning, a sunshine. It's a very joyful mood. It's a very happy card, it's a fun card. And sun is always new beginnings. Their child is always a creation, a new beginning. So a new beginning with someone. Sunflowers do bloom when the sun is out, and yeah, there is so much action. The red cloth, it's like, somebody is when you are just running somewhere, or if you're wearing something, a scarf, if there's wind or something, it this is how it just the form becomes like this. and when it's windy, so it's almost like a scarf flying in air. It's like somebody rushing, and wanting, what, this is new beginning. And after the cold, okay, after that lull, or after being cold, this is the warmth. And imagine the sun is really, really shining, okay. That's another thing. Yeah, they are going to not be silent anymore. They're not going to be quiet anymore, because I feel a throat chakra being blocked. Something is opening, like a gateway or a door for communication, from whatever it comes from, a realization that they haven't been giving you much time, or whatever it comes from. Yeah, look at this. I think yesterday this card was the highlight, when I feel they feel that either you making a decision, should you be there or not. It was like deciding between two things, and I think you were also, now it was just not the heart, it was your heart and mind, started deciding that the person is not really coming towards you. So what do I do? And I think they got the feelers, I think they got the sign, and I think they're getting your energy, that you have kind of stepped back, taken your energy and said, hey, I'm there. If you want to be there, you've got to rush in. I've done my work here. Yeah, judgment, it's like rising. The people are rising from the coffin. Sorry, I have to hide it. These are coffins, and you're rising. And look at this. This is almost like the blowing your own trumpet, or trumpet. You want people to reach out. Somebody wants to reach out, talk loudly, and this is always loud. It's never like a loudspeaker is never soft. Whenever you speak in a loudspeaker, it's really, really loud, and it travels a little far, the voice. So it's like they're going to speak out. And this is almost like the plus sign is almost like mending things. It's like when you, plus sign is when you see in a doctor's place, it's like mending. This relationship needed some kind of a mending, or talking out loud and reaching out. So this is also judgment is also your inner thinking, what you would want to do, or what you would want to happen. Will you get, like we say, the judgment day, will you really get the right thing? Will you really get justice? Really important. You've got 20 here, 10 plus 10 is 20. Maybe you would be seeing 2 2 2 is another thing that I get, because you've got 2, and this way to go or that way to go. This is totally your choice. Yeah, somebody has been thinking about you, and missing you while they're working, and this is what they want to offer. They're going to come and offer, because they are seeing, they're seeing everything stacked here, and not doing anything about it. And they are going to, this is almost like replies, your messages, your questions, what you want to ask them, or you wanted clarity. This is the pile up. This is a pile up, is also when things have piled up. Okay, probably you kind of had a fight, not really a bad one, but you told them everything that was there, in your heart. It was piling up every day, and they were not replying. They were just thinking about things. They were like, hey, I've not done anything wrong. They were still in that mindset, but something's going to shake them up. I'm telling you, 2 days, watch out, because it's going to be like a lot of activity in your life. Let's see, spirit guides, please give me some messages from the couple cards. It's a fated connection. So right now, I don't think you can disconnect from each other. Okay, some have turned the other way. So it's a fated connection. Options, yeah. They think you have options now. You think they had options. I mean, there was something about options, or options could be for you to stay or to go. That's an option already. You've been thinking about it, and we did a reading yesterday. Universe supports our love. So, you're thinking that universe does support our love. If they want to reach out, they will reach out, It's like you are asking the universe to judge and, hand out something that, this should be happening in the relationship, some kind of a judgment. No one is like you, okay? So they had options and they didn't find anybody. They're coming running back. Will you accept them? Totally on you. There's happiness. Yes, we got the sun card. There has to be happiness. So there's happiness on the horizon. H is important. Maybe your name begins with H. Maybe you stay somewhere in a place that begins with H. I'm upset. So this is you, okay? You give them feelers. You give them feelers that I'm upset, without shouting, or without messaging too much, or without, just calling them and saying things. You withdrew, and they kind of thought, they knew, they got the feelers that you're upset. You've got universe supports our love. You've got it twice. So maybe this is not the ending. Maybe this is a renewal, a soul contract, agreement where there has to be a renewal, regeneration. and that's why they have to come back in to start things again, or to repair what's happening, to mend things. Go with the flow. This is what I said yesterday, both my channels. Most important message was go with the flow, not the time to decide. Okay, I'm scared to get in touch with you. So they know you're upset, so they're wondering how to get in touch with you, what to say. Please don't mess it up. Don't mess it up, please. So maybe it is like, when I come back, do accept me, don't fight, don't mess it up. So they're like scared. I feel for you. So these are the emotions coming out. Finally, suddenly, things will get better. Of course, those are promises, and now you want to see if they walk the talk. You've got destiny. I mean, very similar universe, destiny. This was bad timing, okay? That's why it happened. Maybe that was the silent period, or the lull. I was wrong. So maybe you are getting an apology. Yesterday was all about an apology. Soul agreement. I told you this is some kind of a soul agreement between you and the person. Peace. Both of you want peace, and both of you should aim for peace in the relationship, and to, just to pray that things go better. Let's do 6 today. Or let's do 7. I'm getting 7 right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is your zodiac or their zodiac. If it's not there, the messages are resonating. It's fine, guys. Don't worry. You've got a Sagittarian, the fire sign. You've got Cancer, that's water. You've got Aquarius, air sign. You've got a Virgo, that's earth. Taurus, you've got earth. Scorpio, water. And you've got Leo, fire. Gemini is missing today. So anyway, take care, guys, and have a beautiful day, and I'll be back in another reading tomorrow. Bye, guys.